Good morning. Welcome to Taylor Sportsplex. Game 4 of the Tier 1 Elite Hockey League Showcase sees Fox take on Philly Junior Flyers. Fox fell yesterday to North Jersey 7-4. They come in 2-1 on the weekend. Coach quantified a successful weekend is going 3-1. So let's see how the boys battle back. Starting lineup's going to be Dom, Braxton, Eli, Andrew, Lenny with Mason and net. 17-minute periods, 2-minute penalties, same as all weekend. It's off the Philly. Lift up through the middle. Icing. Face off to Chapman. Shoots, scores! Eli Chapman, 12 seconds in. Face off win by Penning. Eli from the right wings. Skates into it, rips one from the slot. That's a 1-0 lead, Fox. Face off down to Andrew. Having some kind of equipment issue here on the bench. I think they're working on Dylan's skate. We got an icing here from Fox. Billy wins this draw. Andrew with the hit, ties him up, puck down low now. Lenny on him. Lenny ties him up. Let's see if we can't zoom in a little bit here. Billy sends this back down low. Get a little bumpy here and zoom in a bit now. There we go. Billy with it, far side. Through the middle. Shot on. Mason kicks that into the corner. Chapman to Dom. Dom can't handle that. Billy turns it right back in. And on Mason's shot off the post. Out. Fox. Through the middle. Billy can't connect. Billy with it in the corner. Chapman gets this out of the zone. Full change here for Fox. Billy picks this up in far side corner. Cuts right up the middle, and Taya frees that up. And on Fink. Fink forces him wide. Moves it around side of the net. In the corner, back on it. Backhand off that puck to Coops. Coops backhands that along for Hartz. Hartz takes it back down low. Tied up. Fink steps in to help. Off along the boards. Throwing down hits Coops' foot. Hartz with a stick lift. Tries to move it over and Taya can't. Mason makes the save though. Puck in the corner. Philly fans on that, still in the corner. Back in Coops on him. Coops comes away with it. Coops flips this up for Intaya. Intaya's got Hart's far side. Intaya in one-on-one. Drags through the feet. Tied up. Puck on net. Philip whistle. Ryan's line out with Jack and Kale now. Every line's first shift. Face off one by Ryan to himself. Goes up the boards for Dylan. Dylan just tried to pitch it in deep can't. Free puck comes to Langan. Bounces off a skate right to Ryan. Ryan skates this in. Right in the middle for Ryder. Oh, he misses it. Philly with it. Come on, near side. Flips it. Langan steps. Up to the middle. Dylan backhands that in deep. Knocked down by Philly in the corner. Off the boards. Dylan kicks this in. Kale steps. Keeps that in. Back in onside. Philly with it. Ryder on the forecheck. Forces him. Far side. Philly near side. Now in the corner. Turns. Ryan can't cut that off. Puck's flipped out of the zone. Icing is on. And call. Try something here. Takes off one. Penny. Loses it in the feet. Bouncing puck. Easy for you to say on that. Penny wins this draw. Skips down stick. Andrew picks it up. Andrew tries to force it along. Taken by Philly behind the net. Philly around Chapman. With it behind the net. Comes out far side of the net. Through the middle. Andrew misses that. In on Mason. Mason with a save. Puck in the corner. Penny ties this up behind the net. Kicks it along to himself. Penny's ridden off this puck. Doesn't get any help. Philly with it up to the point now. Down with the hit. Ties this up. Penny can't skate into it. Philly brings this in. Good hit by Lenny. Takes him off the puck. Philly backdoor doesn't connect. Chapman and Penny skate into it. Dom with Chapman, 2-on-1. Over to Dom. Dom in the slot. Shot. Scores! Dom Schweitzer with the goal from Eli Chapman. That makes a goal and an assist for Chapman. 3:43 into the game. Beck's line out now with Fink and Coop. Fox, this is the start they needed. Puck in deep. Coops activates, picks this up, throws it near side for Hartz. Mason picks this off the board, tries to back in, one to back, taken away. Philly at the point, top of the circle now. Sent down low. Hartz jumps this. Gets taken by Philly deep though. Fink on him behind the net. Fink forces them wide, switches with Coops. Coops goes down. Philly takes the puck. Fink on him. Forces a bad pass, and Taya, oh man. Taya had a lot of ice in front of him. Puck's loose in the slot, comes to Hartz. Hartz off the boards, out of the zone, and Taya hard after it. Taya picks this up, down low. Throws the break ties, got back to near side, bouncing puck into Beck's feet. Beck takes the hit, and Taya try to get it through the middle for Dylan, taken by Philly. Philly in on Jack. Shot by Mason. A shot on Mason, rather. Saved. Ryan flying with Kale and Jack. Face off to Philly in the middle. Mason, big save. Face off up to the point. D to D. Shot, hit the line. Langen skates into this. Kicks up, Philly on it. Back in the corner. Kale off the board for Langen. Langen through the middle, hits Dylan. Dylan chips this in. Philly takes it away, though. Philly delays, onside. Kale turns him wide. Backhand pitch on net, right to Langen. Langen skates this out. Langen around the contact, brings this in deep. Centers one. Dylan steps, doesn't get there. Pucks out of the zone, in one-on-one on Lenny. Dylan on the back check, takes him out of the play. Lenny off the boards. Adams chips this in deep. Philly picks it up in their D zone. Philly taken by Penny. Penny's got Chapman in the slot. Misses him. Comes to Andrew, though. Andrew takes this wide. Takes a look. Sends one near side. Taken by Philly. Billy in on Lenny. Lenny gets a stick on this. Andrew cleans it up in front of the net. Loose, though. Dom comes away with it. Oh, good stick by Philly. Dom had Eli far side. Philly goes down, gets that thrown in deep. 3-on-2. Shot blocked by Andrew. It's in the feet. Poked away by Lenny. Right to Chapman. Eli backhands one through the middle. Braxton's going to stay into it. Braxton with Dom ahead and Eli trailing. Penny's shot is partially blocked on net. Off the glass. Fink steps, keeps this in. Throws it all the way down deep. Full change for Fox. Philly through the neutral zone now. Right up the gut. Brings it in the zone on Coops. Tries to drag around Coops. Philly turns this in deep. Coops grabs this. Flips it high out of the zone. Icing's waved off. Back on it hard. Philly's pass doesn't connect. Coops takes this. Gets stood up at the red line. Philly with it. Flipped in deep. Taya. Coops. Coops backhands one over to Fink. Skips Fink's stick. Fink back over to Coops. Skips his stick. Taya. He gets all of that in deep. Back on it hard with Hearts. Through the middle, connects. Hearts forces a turnover to Coops. He flips this out of his own. Philly with it. In deep. Offside. Face off at center ice. Ryan's line with Kale and Jack. Face off comes to Jack. Gains the red line. Chips in deep on net. Goalie with the save. In the corner for Ryder. Ryder ties him up. Gets help from Ryan. Up comes out to Jack. Jack throws breaks on. Sends one through. Ryan gets a tip. Side of the net. Right to Dylan. Dylan shoots. Hits the side of the net. Loose in the middle for Kale. He shoots. Paddled up into the corner. Kelly on it. Flipped up through. Hill gets this around to Jack. Jack through the middle. Hits Ryder. Ryder to Dylan. Dylan in around the D. Throws the brakes on. Dylan softly over for Lenny. Puck takes a big bounce off the boards. Lenny does everything he can just to hold it. Gets help from Ryan. Billy gets this out of the zone, though. Andrew picks it off. Andrew in the neutral zone. Throws it back. Misses Dylan. Lenny will pick this up. Lenny goes behind the net with it. Bouncing puck. Drops it for Andrew. Andrew throws the brakes on. Comes out far side. Takes a look. Reverses course. Back behind the net for Lenny. Lenny off the boards. Hits Ryan, who chips for Dylan. Billy D to D. Chapman gets a stick on this. Loses this stick, though. Gonna have 4-on-5 here. And around Andrew. Mason with the poke check. Billy takes the net off. A face-off will come outside of the Fox zone here. Philly player took the net off on his own. Penny's line with Lenny and Crowchalk. Face out to Philly. Red line. In deep. Right on Mason. Glove save. Knocks it down for Andrew. Andrew behind the net with it. Off the boards for Dom. Tries to play a two-man game with Dom. Dom can't get it back to him. Puck in the corner. Andrew on him. To the point. Dom chips this around the D. Dom gives chase. Sends it in deep. Philly takes this away in the near side corner. Philly with the puck now. Exits his zone through the middle. Connects. In on Coops. Coops sends him wide. Goes the brakes on at the hash mark. Gets help from Chapman. Bouncing puck. Not out of the zone. Philly with it. Top of the circle. Moves to the top of the zone now. Cuts through the middle. Hooked off his stick by Penny. Penny's got Chapman with him. Chapman over to Penny. Can't get a stick on a rolling puck. Braxton centers one to Hartz. Shoots. Oh, just misses. Penny in the middle, doesn't connect. Out of the zone. Coops picks this up. Coops wheels. Hits Fink. Far side. Skips off as offside. Beck's line with Langen and Thornton. Comes to Kale. Send in deep. Billy flips this out. Langen will pick this up. Langen over to Kale. Kale through the middle. Hits Beck's stick. Doesn't corral it though. Shot. Mason safe. Face off tied up. In the feet. Kale comes away with it. Kale sends this in deep. Goalie out to play it. Can't handle it. Hart's on it. Hart's ties him up behind the net. Philly comes away with it. Far side. In the middle. Shot saved by Mason. Comes right to Kale. Kale turned over. D to D. Shot post. Through the middle. Loose side of the net. Langman ties him up. Beck comes away with it. Beck chips this out. Hits Antaya. Philly kicks it back in deep. And on Jack. Jack with a hit. Frees this up. Loose. Shot. In the back of the net. Philly cuts the lead in half. 5:21 left in the first. Up to Andrew. Over to Lenny. Lenny pass hits the feet. Philly with it. Dylan cuts this off. Sent in deep by Philly. Mason out to play it. Sends it over to Lenny. Lenny chips this ahead for Adams. Adams through the middle for Ryan. Too far. Philly on it. Backhand along. Dylan cuts this off. Sends it in deep. Adams on it. Philly throws the brakes on. Behind the net now. Comes out near side. Off the boards. Connects. Through the middle right to Andrew though. Andrew over to Lenny. Lenny right back to him. Andrew up to Ryan. Ryan far side hits Dylan on the back end. Puck skips into the corner. Philly sends this hard around. Near side with time. Takes it behind the net. Philly pushes it around Ryder. They break out now. In on Coops. Shot goes wide. Bouncing puck loose in the middle. Mason with a big save. Puck loose. Penny's line with Kale and Jack. Face off to Philly. In the corner, Penny on him. Switches with Kale. Sent back up to the point now. Down, ties him up, puck sent down low. Kale battles. Gets help from Penny. Puck along the boards. Penny's helmet comes off. We get a whistle. All right, Penny's helmet comes off, so his line will come off. Dylan's line will come on. Jack and Kale stay. Up to the point, out of the zone. Like, it's off to Kale. Sends his heart around for Adams. Oh, he fans out. Well, both teams fan out. It comes to Dylan. Dylan and Ryan. Dylan sends one low. Goalie sticks it up into the corner. Dylan with a hit. Frees this up. Philly comes away with it, though. And on Ryder. Turned over by Ryan. Dylan behind the net. Philly escapes with it. Puck in deep. Ryan on it. Kale gets a stick on it. Philly. Kale pokes this out of the zone. Philly enters the zone. Jack, skips Jack's stick. Good talk by Mason and Kale, letting Jack know where he's got. Jack comes away with it. Jack skates this to the middle, misses everybody. We're going to get an icing. Face off to Philly. Down low. And Andrew goes in the corner for it, ties his man up. Gets help from back, puts it back into the scrum. Philly pins this in. Philly comes away with it. Top connects. Shot. Mason sees this all the way in. Save. Penny's line comes on. Andrew and Lenny stay. Face off one by Philly, goes into the corner. Lenny on it. Oh! Side of the net. Mason with save. Backhander. Mason shuts the door. Covers. Same high. And he wins this draw. Philly takes it though. In the corner. Through the middle. Doesn't connect. Now comes up to the point. Hits down. Down. Tries to drop it for Braxton. Philly ties this up. Down and Braxton. Battle along the boards. Puck comes out right to Philly in the slot. Shot goes deflected into the corner. Philly with it. And on Andrew. Cycles it behind the net. Lenny picks him up. Minute 30 left in the period. Philly up to the point. Shot through. Blocked down by Penny. Penny, couldn't get one through to Eli. Knocked back in the zone by Buffalo. By Philly. Andrew flips one to Eli. Eli just rips one over the net. Full change here for Fox, minus down. Down applies the pressure. Gets help from Ryan. Comes out of the zone. Fink steps. Pokes it. Philly brings this in. Coops gets a stick on this. Ryan gets a stick on this. Philly's still with it, though. Philly runs into Ryan. He turns him over. Off the boards for Ryder. And stuck in his foot. Philly goes back to their D with it. Dylan forces him to turn back. Ryder gets a piece of that, but goes right to Philly. 3-on-2. In the middle, connects. Shot, misses. Philly sends one through the slot to Coops. Coops has Dylan and Ryan. Ryder delays. Shoots, hits the post, up in the air. Loose. Ryder with another whack at it. Still loose. It's going to be an icing with 20 seconds left. 19.3. Backline with Coops and Fink. Face out to Philly. Can't clear it. Outside of one of the boards. Comes through the middle. Fink steps. Throws one on net. And Taya for the tip. Eight seconds left. Face off along the boards. And Taya tied up by Philly. Beck comes away with it. 1 second left. That will do it. Start of the second period. Fox up 2-1. Ryan's line with Andrew and Lenny. Face off to Philly. Through the middle, doesn't connect. Gets a tip on it on Mason. Mason covers. Face off 1 by Fox. Andrew throws it off the boards for Dylan. Dylan skates to it, chips it ahead to Ryder. Ryan joins the play. Ryan drives the net, gets a tip on it, side of the net. Philly tries to throw this out. Ryder pulls it out of the zone, drops it for Lenny. Lenny red line deep. Philly out to play it, sets this up. Adams on it, backhands it along. Andrew cuts this off, over to Jack. Jack for Dylan, kicks off Dylan's foot, goes back forward. Langen steps, takes this away, off the glass. It's going to be on that. Goalie plays it, sets it up for the D. Full change here for Fox. Through the middle, connects. Through the middle. Chapman pokes this along. Philly with it. Through the middle, Kale gets a stick on this. Puck's in the zone. Offsides. Face off to Jack. Over to Kale. Kale gets the red line. In deep. Goalie sets this up. Bounces out of the zone. Philly with numbers now. Goes wide. Gale with pressure, ties him up. Gale gets a stick on this. It's in the rest feet. Comes to Penny. Hits the netting, out of play. Beck's line out with Fink and Coops. Face off comes right to Taya. Taya's got Hearts with him. Fink trailing. Taya goes wide. Through the contact. Down in the corner. Hard around. Fink. Can't quite get there. Coops picks him up. Gets a stick on it. Coops without his stick. Billy on it. Billy delays. Moves it in deep now. Hits somebody at the line, and Taya turns him over. Taya at the red line. At the blue line. Puts one on net. Billy saves. Holds. Ryan's line now with Andrew and Lenny. Face off up to Lenny. Sends this through. Blocked down by Flo. Chips. Andrew seals the blue line. Gets around him now. Dylan steps. Moves it over into a soft spot in front of the benches. Ryan on it. On his back end. Sends it in deep. Cut off by Philly. Philly takes us out of the zone. Lenny skates through him. Philly comes away with it still, though. Philly with it. Cut off by Dylan. Got Ryder in the zone with him. Drops to Ryan. Ryan skips off his backhand. Philly comes out with it. In on Lenny. Andrew telling him to go. Turned away by Lenny. Ryder with it behind the net. Ryder gets through the contact. Takes a look. Bouncing puck. Comes to Philly. Philly walks down deep. Andrew takes that away. Ryan off the glass. Blood down by Philly. Skates it down low. Andrew sends him wide. Philly skates it all the way around the net. Comes out far side point. Dylan pokes that out of the zone. Philly backhands that. Offside. Penny's line with Kale and Jack. Face off. One forward. Oh, no, now pops out to Jack. Jack at the blue line. Skates this in. Down low. Centers one. Poked away by Philly. Dom gloves this down to himself. In the corner. Dom around the contact. Philly player loses the stick. Dom up to Jack. Jack back down to Dom. Dom tucks it in deep. Philly on it. Eli applies pressure. Penny. Wow. Philly with numbers now. Chips around Jack. Jack gets back. Centers one. Nobody home. Up in the corner. Hooked away by Langen. Or Chapman, excuse me. Chapman moves up to Dom. Connected once already. Puck's out of the zone. Gale with a hit. Frees this up. Gets a foot on this. Bouncing puck. Philly in the slot. Shot. Mason with the save. Second shot goes wide. Philly on it. Puck's down low. Penny battles in the corner. Langen just outside. And around Chapman. Penny steps, takes that away. Penny's got Schweitzer with him. Oh, good stick by the Philly D. Turned away. Philly throws this through the zone, gets around Fink. Coops picks him up. Philly delays. Shot through, blocked by Coops. Coops steps into this. chips it ahead. That might be on net. Goalie plays it. Turned over by Antea behind. Poked up along the boards. Philly cuts it off there. Through the middle. Fink steps. Gets there. Antea on it. Backhands it along deep. Antea in for Beck. Beck takes a big hit. Good job, Jake. Ryan's line out with Costa and Fink. We're going to get coincidental minors here. Antea to the box and the Philly player to the box. Face off. Fink. Oh, offsides. Same five. Face off. One forward. Still in the zone. Ryan takes this. Down the goal line. Turns back around. Centers one. Ryder just misses. Dylan slides this up to Coops. Nobody there. Fink's going to skate all the way back for this. Picks it up at the goal line. Mason lets him know. Sends it hard for Ryan. Ryan, oh, danger, danger. Coops, long stick, pulls that away. Backhands one along for Fink. Fink skates into it. To Dylan. Dylan's got Costa through the middle. Dylan pulls it in. He's got Ryan trailing. Over to Ryan, shoots. Oh, man. Lenny keeps this in. Sends it down low for Ryder. Ryder up top for Ryan. Ryan shoots, saved, loose. Oh, goes through the crease. Billy skates out with it. It's around Ryan. And he steps, chipped in around him though. Poked along by Ryan. Coop skates into it. Dylan calling for it. Coop slips it ahead. Cut off by Philly. Adams on it. Slides one through to Dylan. Taking good angle taken there by the Philly D. Dylan not happy about that hit. So talk backhands one through. Penny's line with Henning and Krochuk. Philly wins this. Philly skates it in deep on Andrew. Andrew rides him into the corner. Penny battles behind the net. Gets help from Penny. Lenny takes this out. Andrew on it. Andrew slides one through to Chapman. Eli in by himself. Shoots. Oh! Leg pad and crossbar. Dom cuts this off. Next whistle is going to be the ice cut. Philly comes out with it. And on Langen, Jack gets a stick on this. Philly turns him over. In the slot, Andrew knocks that right into Mason. Mason makes the save. Dom with it through the middle. Eli pulls it ahead to himself. Eli rips one in on that. Loose puck. And 2-on-1 on Kale. Noah back on the back check. Kale gets a stick on this. Loose. Mason with a save. Loose in the crease. Dom slides into this. Backhands it out. He's got Langen. Langen can't handle it. Puck in deep. Langen skates to it. Ties this up. In the middle, Mason with the save. Down low, wide. Philly taps this in deep. Dylan turns him over, back on it. Back through the middle, taken by Philly. Tail steps, takes this wide, pitches it in deep. Moved along for Dylan. Dylan around the contact. Out of the zone, Fink after it. Throws this out. Dylan turns him over at the blue line. Puck chipped in deep. Philly flips this through. Ryan gloves it down. Dylan back on side. Ryan in. Ryan around the D. Shoots. Saved. Loose. Philly with it. Far side. Circled around. Ryan's going to step into this. Moves up top for Costa. Costa sends one through. That is gloved wide by Philly. Dylan picks this up. Dylan takes it all the way up to the blue line. Rides the blue line over to Coops. Coops. Back door. Ryder couldn't quite find it. Philly on it. Fink steps. Gets a hit. Chips it for Dylan. Dylan poked off his stick right back to Fink, though. Fink red line. Deep. On net. Goalie covers. That will do it. We'll get a whistle here, and we'll do an ice cut. And Taya out of the box as well. All right, back to the start of the second half. 6:20 left, second period. Fox ahead 2-1. And the strength of an Eli Chapman and a Dom Schweitzer even strength goal. Fresh ice. Face off one to Andrew. Over to Lenny. Lenny walks down, shoots, saved. In the corner for Ryder. Fox had a ton of pressure before the end of the first half here. Up to Ryan. Behind the net with Dylan. Ryan has it taken away. Billy comes out with it. Chipped ahead, hits Ryder though. Not out. Ryder along the blue line, out of the zone. Billy sends it length of the ice, far side. Goes the brakes on, takes a look, through the middle, connects, at the dot, shot, over the net. Into the netting, out of play. Penny's line on now. Draw one to Philly. Dom reads it though, skates into it. He's got Eli with him. 2-on-1. Dom shoots wide. Long rebound comes out. Lenny hard on the back check. Flip through the middle. Philly backhands one up into the netting. Face off come outside of the zone. Penny's line with Thornton and Langen. Face off clean one to Philly. Far side. Enters the zone. Shot. Over the net. Philly chips in deep. Up top. Dom chips this out of the zone. Philly cuts it right back up the middle. Chipped in deep. Kale on it. Off the glass. Out of the zone for Intea. Intea to Dom. Dom in. Oh, goes too far for him. Dom behind the net. Throws the brakes on. Tied up. Oh, and Taya tried to hit Langen out of the zone. Kale comes across the ice, picks this up, and Taya talks to him. Good job there by Jake to let Kale know right where to go. Jake through the contact, Billy with it. Puck in the feet of Hartz. Hartz over for Taya, taken by Philly. Philly in. Kale gets a stick on this, skates it up, gives it to Antea. Antea's got Thornton and Hartz with him. Drops the Kale. Shot, paddle save. Rebound to Beck, misses it. Philly with numbers. Shot, pad shot, scores. D to D, Fink to Dylan, indeed. Ryan wins this battle, kicks the puck free to himself, moves it up top for Fink. Fink walks the blue line over to Coops. Coops sends 1-2, tip, loose on Ryan's feet, swing and a miss. Billy breaks it out. And on Fink, moves that along for Adams. Adams hits Ryan, skips off Ryan's stick. There's the brakes on. Through the middle, connects. Coops steps over to Fink. Fink for Dylan. Dylan backhands one in for Ryder. Ryder throws the brakes on. To Ryan in the slot, bouncing puck, skips over Dylan's stick. In the feet of Fink, kicked out by Philly. In on Andrew. Andrew sends him wide. Philly still with it. Walks down, shot. Hits the crossbar into the netting. Face off, one by Philly. Through the middle, connects, skips his stick up. Eli is wide open. Philly comes out with it near side. Around Eli, in on Lenny. Lenny sends him wide, centering pass goes through the crease. Dom skates into it. As the stick lifted, puck sent deep, gets beyond Andrew. Philly, pass doesn't connect. Comes to the hash mark though. Skates it in. Shot blocked down by Andrew. Eli and Dom. Eli around one, waits. Oh, misses Penny on the drop. Philly with numbers now, 3-on-2. Shot, Mason, easy save. Next line with Jack and Kale. Face off. Langen gets a piece of it, comes up to the point. Shot, hits the paddle. Langen on it. Back in. Kale pokes it back in the corner. Switches it back. Puck down low. Kale ties him up. So, Philly skates into it. Up to the point now. And Hart sends him back deep. Puck out of the zone, back on it. Back ran off that puck. Philly exits the zone with it. And with speed, around Hart. Mason with the save. Langen with the hit. Ryan tries to push it along, can't. Coincidental penalties here. Minute 10 left in the second period. Philly doesn't connect. Icing. Face off to Dylan. Cut off by Coops right in front of the Fox bench. Dylan wins this forward. In by himself. Shot blocked by Philly. Behind the net. Dylan gives chase. Ryder over. Turns him back. Philly chips this out of zone. Ryan takes it away. Bouncing puck. Coops stabs. Gets around him. Ryan picks this up in the corner. Backhands it. Nobody home. Coops gets a stick on it. Gets it to Ryder. Ryder's got Dylan up ahead. Slides it over to Ryan instead. Ryan through the middle. Round one on his backhand. Shoots. Goalie saves. On each line with Henning and Kochuk off the glass. And he steps, kicks that in offsides. Face off one to Eli. Eli tries to drag it through. Taken by Phillies deep. Far side. Chipped around Andrew. Lenny picks this up in front of Mason. Throws the brakes on, ties it up. That will do it for the period. All right, start of the third. Tie game, 2-2. Ryan's line with Lenny and Andrew. Clean win to Andrew. Over to Lenny. Lenny sends one up for Adams. Taken by Philly. Chipped around. Adams as I go through his feet. Lenny picks this up behind the goal. Turns. Hits Adams. Bouncing puck. Philly takes it away. Ryan skates into it, though. Ryan in 1-on-2. Got Dylan trailing. Andrew even further. Gets one to Dylan, but it goes into his feet. Ryan with it. Switches with Andrew. Up to Lenny. Offsides. Face off. Tied up. Dom pulls this out. Sends it in deep. Billy, first one there. Behind the net with it. Cuts right up the middle. 4-on-2. In on Lenny. Around Lenny. Backhander through the crease. Dom pokes at it. Gets it out for Penny. Penny's got Eli far side. Bounces off Eli's stick. He picks it up. Goes the brakes on. Sends one to Braxton. Go too hot to handle. Comes up top to Andrew. Andrew sends one through. Bouncing puck. Chapman with a backhand look. Misses. Billy drags around. In on Andrew. Turns him over. Eli misses Dom. That's going to settle, though. No ice. Billy picks this up behind the net. Dom applies the forecheck. Billy right up through the middle. In on back. In on Coops. Coops takes him wide. And stick lift. Tip. Mason with a save. Shot. Mason with another save. Loose. Comes to Hartz. Hartz to the middle. Hits Antea. He's got Coops with him. Oh. Penalty boxes are empty. Beck wins this draw to Coops. Coops over to Fink. Fink catches it. Takes the blue line. Sends one on. Goes and gets his own rebound in the corner. Billy comes away with it. Behind the net. Beck applies pressure. Beck with the hit. Ties him up. Waits for help. Beck wins this three. Sends it. Cut off by Philly. Behind the net. Philly with it. Sends one up. Chipped around Costa. Long stick of Coops. Keeps him at bay. Wraps it all the way around. Hart's on it with Beck. Pops out to Coops. Coops misses Antea. Billy turns it right back up ice. Dylan has a whack at it. Turned in though by Philly. And on Fink. Fink ties him up. Gets help from Coops. Billy comes away with it though. Stand behind the net. Dylan comes down for it. Chips through the middle, hits Coops. Coops to Antea, gets a stick on this. Philly knocks it down though. Pass doesn't connect. Adam skates into this at the blue line. Round one. Riders slides one down, picked off by Philly. Philly with numbers. Sends one through, misses everybody. Behind the net. Dale ties him up. Waits for help. Puck comes up to the point. Stays in, sent down low. Dale slows it down, gets it to Jack. Jack to Dylan, misses. Comes to Ryan to Jack. Jack flips this to Dylan. Dylan backhands one all the way out of the zone. Philly gathers this at the red line. Puts it back into their D zone. Through the middle. Connects. Drop pass. Through the middle. Doesn't connect. Langen hits the forward trying to get this out. Dale gets a stick on this. Philly kicked out of the zone by Ryder. Philly with it. Dale cuts this off. And his feet. Went all the way around. Down low. Easy. Dale pokes this away. It's in the corner. Billy behind the net with it. Side of the net, Mason covers. Chapman has a swing at this, goes in the corner though for Penny. Penny rims it around. Philly cuts it off through the middle. Henning just slides it over to the boards. Fox kind of reeling here. Through the middle, connects. Scores. Ref giving Lenny a second to get his chin strap buttoned back up. First off comes to Lenny. Red line, backhand in deep. Chapman gives chase. Fox finds themselves trailing first time all game. Billy through the middle, around Lenny. Mason way out to play it. Fox down 4-2 now, 11:53 left in the game. Back gets a stick on this, turns it away. Hartz rips it in deep. Through the middle. In on Fink. Shot. Mason kicks this long rebound. Through the middle. Billy on it. Up to the point now. In on Hartz. Tucked in deep. Oops. Wins this battle. Drops it for back. Back's clearing attempt. Let's escape. Oops. Pushes this along for Intaya. Couple of 29s battle. Phillies wins. Intaya on it. Through the middle. Hits Hearts. Hearts skates this in. Not deep. Philly takes it. In 1-on-2. Shot. Mason glove save. Plays it along for Coop. Coop skates this around the corner to Intaya. Intaya drags this along. Nobody home. Pokes along to Langen. Offside. Face off center ice. Ryan's line with Jack and Kill. Face off comes to Langen. The red line. Flips in. On net. Ryan hard after it. Ryan wins this. Tied back up by Philly though. Ryder in to help. Ryan comes away with it. Slides it up to Kale. Kale can't get that over to Jack. Puck up in the air. Dylan gloves this down. Turns the corner. Dylan in. He's got Jack with him. Rolling puck. Centers one. Kale knocks that down. Pokes it in deep. Dylan on it. He gets a change. Dylan's got nowhere to go with it. Billy flips this out. That might be on Mason, though. He's going to have to play it. Sends one up for Adams. Adams drops for Penny. Nobody there. Billy in on Lenny now. Drop pass. Shot wide. Side of the net. Mason with the save. Henny's line with Henning and Krochuk. Billy takes this out of the zone. Turned over to Dom. Dom in by himself. Shoots. Scores! Hawks needed that one. Dom with his second goal of the game. Hawks cuts the lead in half. First goal since about 5 minutes into the game. 9:07 left. It's a 4-3 game. All the scorings come from this line right here. Eli's had a couple of chances as well on top of the one he already buried. This line's moving it well today. Billy on it. Exits his own. Dom gets a stick on this, knocks it down. Billy with it. Behind the net. Chapman with the pressure. Philly comes out far side. And he slows him down. Through the middle connects. And on Henning. Gets around Lenny. Mason with the save. Dom off the glass. Out of the zone. Philly picks this up. No icing. Chapman on the forecheck. Chapman turns him over. He's got back in the middle. Chapman shoots. Scores! Just like that, Fox has tied it up. Another goal for Eli. 2 for Eli, 2 for Dom. Next line out now. Pink and Coops with them. Oh, man. Beck landed in the face-off block. Coops with a big hit. Puck's free. Side of the net. Back on it. Chips it up for Antea. Chips it along. Glove down, though. Shot. Mason fights that off. Side of the net. Coops with it. Rims it around. Rides the dasher. Almost out. Up behind the net. Coops steps in front. Takes it away. Turned over in front. Beck with it. Back off the boards for Hard. Spink. Turnover. Wide. Oh. Fox needs a clear here. Hards. That's out of the zone. Fox gets the small change. Coops hits Dylan. Oh. Ryan gets it ahead to Dylan. There we go. Fox to the power play. Finally. And get a trip here on Philly. Fox to the power play. Jack and Andrew with Ryan, Ryder, and Dylan. 7:12 left in the game. Clean win by Ryan to Andrew. Andrew chips it up to Jack. Jack walks down, sends a shot, hits Ryan. In the quarter, Dylan on it. Philly takes this away, flips it out of the zone. I'm sorry, it was not Ryder. It's Eli out there. With the way Eli's been shooting the puck today, I don't disagree with that one bit. Ryan to Dylan. Dylan in. Rims it hard for Eli. Goalie cuts it off, though. Ryan steals him off, gets it to Dylan. Dylan back to Ryan. Ryan out of the zone. Langen picks this up. Minute 20 left on the power play. Drop to Dylan. Dylan cuts right up the middle. Got Ryan and Andrew with him. Dylan shoots. Save. Ryan on it. Comes away with it. Oh, has his stick chopped down from behind. Hits the ref skate. Doesn't really help anyone, though. Comes to Andrew. Ryan takes this away. Ryan on it. Backdoor. Andrew. Wow, what a save. .51 seconds on the power play. 6:03 in the game. Remember that save if Philly pulls this one out. Penny, Dylan, Ryder, Andrew, Jack. Dylan in on this draw. Up top for Jack. Mason out. We're going to get another penalty here. Good, smart play by Jack. Just drops it right to the Philly player. Really smart heads-up play there by Langen. Collins going to use his timeout here. All right, 43 seconds of 5-on-3 action here. Big moment here for Fox. Face off right to Dylan, up to Jack. Jack sends one through. Ryan with the tip, hits the glass. Dylan gloves it down to himself. Slides it up top to Andrew. 30 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Jack walks it down. Back door for Ryan. Ryan has to just move it behind the net to himself. Chips it along for Ryder. Ryder up top for Jack. Jack walks the blue line. Sends one down for Ryan at the dot. Ryan up top to Andrew. Andrew to Jack. Jack slides one, misses Ryan again. Andrew shoots. Blocked up in the air. Comes back to Andrew. Rolling puck. Out of the zone. 10 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Dylan yelling at Andrew to go. Andrew enters the zone. Ryan to Langen. Shot. Score! Jack Langen! The hero of game 2 has put Fox ahead 5-4. It did happen on the 5-on-4 though, so we'll go back to 5-on-5 hockey. Just barely, maybe 2 seconds into the 5-on-4. So we're 5-a-side hockey. Fox up 5-4. Fox scored the first 2. Philly scored the next 4. Fox has scored the next 3. Philly with it behind the net. Penny on him. Penny, Chapman, Schweitzer, Coops, Fink. Chips around Costa. Long stick of Coops and the body. Coops sends this around to Dom. Dom can't get it out. Philly holds the line, but it hits Dom and skated out. Penny applies pressure in front of the Fox bench. Puck pushed all the way along by Dom. Philly takes it over in front of the Fox bench. In on Fink. Fink with the hit. Sends him wide. In the corner. Philly with it. Through the middle. Connects. We're going to get a penalty here on Dom. Penalty on Dom. We're going to see Dylan and Ryan with Lenny and Andrew. Big kill here for Fox. First PK of the day for Fox. Lenny ties this up in the corner. Good battle by Lenny. 3 people. Lenny keeps it tied up for 15 seconds. Puck up top now. Philly on it. Up top. Walks the line. Oh, Ryan goes down. Shot fanned on though. Philly with it at the blue line. Now down the top of the circle. Down low at the dot. Loses that. Andrew gets a stick on it behind the net. Andrew ties it up. Puck is chipped to Philly behind the net. Philly with it at the hash mark now. Up top. Down low. Top of the circle. Back up top. Through the middle. Hits Andrew's stick. Bouncing puck. Ryan just gets a whack at it. Sends it out of the zone. In the neutral zone. Philly brings it right back in. 1:10 on the power play. In on Lenny. Lenny gets a stick on it. Sends him into the corner. Oh, no. Oh, no. Turned right in front of Lenny when he was lining him up. Lenny's going to go. Lenny's going to get a misconduct here. That'll do it for his game. Philly's going to take their timeout now. Philly gets their own 5-on-3 now for 59 seconds. 3:17 left in the game. It's like Noah's going to serve the penalty for Lenny. Dylan, Ryan, Jack are your three. Face off clean win to Philly. Ryan on it. Moved up top now. Philly walks it down. That's blocked by Philly's own player. You got a feeling Mason's going to have to steal one here. Puck comes around, big bounce. Jack jumps it. Ties it up, but not enough. Philly with it. Side of the net. Mason with the cover. 2:58 left in the game. 40 seconds in the 5-on-3. Face off to Jack. Gets a whack at. Oh no, Jack's going to get a penalty here. Mason sucks that up. Mason equal to the task. Philly goalie saved, robbed one earlier. Mason just evened the score. Lang into the box for a high stick. Tried to lift the stick, got too high, hit the kid right up under the chin. 5-on-3 still. Krochok out now with Teuscher in like field. 2:48 left. So Fox pretty much on a 5-on-3 the rest of the game. There'll be 5-on-3 for the next 2 minutes. They won't get a skater back for a minute and a half. Ryan wins this out of the zone though. Dylan hard after it. Dylan wins this. Dylan in. Yes! Dylan on the 5-on-3. The speed of Dylan. Great face-off win by Ryan. Splits the D forward. Dylan skates into it. Buries one under the blocker. Ryan tries to win that one forward too, and he does. Billy, D to D, in the red, in the offensive zone. Poked out by Dylan. Ryan on him hard. Out of his own. Offside. Oh, man, we almost don't want that offsides. Too bad it wasn't soccer there. Play the advantage. Ryan wins that forward. Dylan after that as well. Gets it in even further. All right, here we go. 2:10 left in the game. Fox on the 5-on-3 for another 52 seconds. Philly sets it up. Up top. Down low now. Back up top. Over to this side. At the dot. Chip down low behind the goal line. Back up. Top of the circle. Shot. Saved. Mason shuts the door again. Ryan flips this out of harm's way. Philly with it. Hits Dylan. Doesn't enter the zone. 15 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Around Ryan, in on Andrew, drop pass. Ryan takes that away, hits a skate though. Dylan blows the tire. Chaos in front. Shots blocked by Ryan. Ryan chips at it. Not out of the zone. That's it for the 5-on-3. Nets off. Puck wasn't going in anyway. All right, minute 15 left. We're going to have Thornton and Coops, Leckfield and Penny. 5-on-4 power play for 56 of the last minute 15. Fox nursing a 2-goal lead here. No timeouts left. Philly wins this. Loose in the middle. On Dylan Stick, out of the zone, on net too. Oh, no, it's not. Spoke too soon. 1:01 left. Same four stay. Face off won by Philly. Up top. Shot. Loose in front. I think a hit kill skate right onto Dylan Stick. Not out. Philly with it. Philly still with it. Side of the net. Shot. Mason kicks it in the corner. 35 left. 18 on the power play. Coops with the hit. Puck's free. Dylan. Not out. 20 seconds left. 5-on-5. Langan out of the box. Has a whack at it. We're even strength here. We got 3 defensemen out there right now, though. Kale eats it on the boards. Gets help from Langan. 5 seconds left. Kale and Coops are just going to seal this up. Fox with the 6-4 win. What a comeback from Fox. What a game from these two teams. You have a feeling they'll be seeing each other in the playoffs in Minnesota. Fox with a great come-from-behind 6-4 win. Fox off for the next couple of weeks. I honestly couldn't even tell you when the next game is, where it is, who it's against. Once we get through the holiday season, we'll post that. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a good New Year. And we'll see you in 2025.